lets things get out of hand. I played the sports, I've got the battle scars. I smoked the finest green and I've raced the fastest cars. But when it comes right down to it, yeah, I miss my chances with the girl on my left. Oh yes I did. Where's all this testosterone? It looks like Mr. Poetry's going home alone. It's one more time, you should be used to it. Looks like your chivalry don't amount to spit. I swear I've seen this girl before. But tell me, how long has it been? Go on, go ask her, go tell her how you feel. You take a step, and then you choke again. I played the sports, I've got the battle scars. I smoked the finest weed and I've raced the fastest cars. But when it comes right down to it, yeah, I miss my chance with the girl on my left.
Yes? What do you want to know? Ah, yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember. 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth. To find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled, using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer. Good.
Hi. Thank you for saying something, because for whatever reason it decided to just not work. But hi, how's everyone? Also, I answered, I said, yeah, I'm the disco. haven't really seen Violation, but maybe that's because I... Get some jello. Recently painted, alright. I did an Elysium enough apparently. But also for painting it to you properly now, I'm doing alright.
A striking
Hello.
woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She steps closer and holds out her hand over the railing. What gave us
Nothing,
away?
honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Damn, get called out.
What is implied here? That you're a drunk?
Authority we are.
I'm glad to see you here. I was dispatched to handle a strike,
grip is tight and
not a
cold.
lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. The lieutenant is hatching some scheme.
Awesome.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
You're on a boat.
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
These are both valid questions. I'm gonna go down
Better
this
not
line.
tie the fourth day to the bat's day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
Why are you evading the question completely?
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode? Oh dear.
Yeah?
Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond.
Gonna work? Thank you.
I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
Yeah, if I could remember anything, it'd be
As I
rare.
said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Of course not.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement. Feelings will guide the way.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible. Trust me, officer, I am fully committed to resolving this impasse. This isn't some side gig for me.
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail above her.
In a home somewhere.
Officer. You know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back. More than just guilt.
She's absolutely
You're
right. I
doing
don't
it.
know why.
Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting in. Somehow.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible. The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbor. It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it. Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
I've been able to sprint this whole fucking time.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment. The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response. The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
For just an asshole, what did she say?
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No, I already told you. I won't. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
This watery jello?
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply, just faint sweeping sounds inside. The door rattles again, but this time you.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more. Doesn't matter.
She
Go
got the
on.
energy of someone who
Now
says
go on,
whippersnappers.
get out of
She
here.
does.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No, I already. Go check the backyard door.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How would you hope it would
Honestly,
go?
I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchman. This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters. You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months. I'm sure you will, Detective.
Fuck you, lady.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Of course, Detective.
I'm trying to see if I can find my... Whoa.
G'day to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving
Russian
up
glass
a generous
cannon.
serving of
Oh,
salami
you
with
can.
an old
You have to rush
hunter's
trophy
knife.
hunter.
His eyes are fixed
Or
on
trophy
a man
collector.
stranded on the other side of the waterlock.
Pumpkin, what are you
and
talking
on
about?
An enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them. His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire
Glass
tracks
cannon
on
into
that
rush
sign.
trophy collector.
Weird, huh?
It's beautiful.
Then again, plenty
No,
of
first you
daredevil
rough trophy
drivers in
collector,
River
then
Shoal.
you get glass cannon.
The words, Daredevil Driver, sound ominous to you.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Can I just be like, can I
Sure
just...
thing.
What a nice guy.
Want some too, officer?
Why not?
I don't know how I'd respond if two random ass guys.
Sure thing. Want some too, officer?
Why not?
Wait, I'm not...
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins. Sure thing. Want some too, officer?
Why not?
Sure thing. Want some too,
Is
officer?
it just the same?
Sure thing.
Is there a certain
Want some
point where
too,
he
officer?
says
Why
no?
not?
Surely?
Sure thing. Want some too, officer?
Why not?
Sure thing. Want some?
Why not?
Well, there's the
Oh.
Yeah, not really much else. Sure thing.
Who wants- Can I have some of that salami?
Want some too?
Why not?
Sure thing. Want some too, officer?
Why not?
We'll have to come back to this guy for some salami. I was gonna say.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the wall.
Great,
of
just
the shop.
great. Ask him for salami. Sadly, I wish I could.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
Why do I feel like I'm
Who
gonna
are
come back
your
to my house and
customers
like be
usually?
standing over my bed with a knife? Trying to kill me?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people
You
looking
give
for a
low-key
deal.
murder vibes.
People looking for a keepsake. People
I feel
who are
like he'd try to kill me
terminally
if I asked him for
bored.
a salami.
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Pretty unchill even, yeah.
It keeps me entertained.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what? Okay, he definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer. A guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked out loud.
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
What? Sold? The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
You,
With Kim here too? That just sounded really, really bad.
you were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens
You know
Militia.
what?
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer. You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and
Oh shit.
that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money. When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and
Jesus.
sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
You sucked on a gun? Good. Very normal. Very normal behavior. You must have been in great shape.
Jesus.
$15 real.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this has got to be the most. Wow. There's pity there too, in case you didn't notice.
No apologies necessary, officer. She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it. And, truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
it's possible in these parts of town. We ought to find her and discourage her from taking justice into her own hands.
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was
Shall-
coming from.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Of course. I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have. The corpse behind the hostel, I assume. I don't have a truck with a mounted platform. Ask around the harbour. There might be some workers there who'd...
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colours.
That's actually helpful because I didn't think to ask people. Hey guys, how's it going? Hopefully you're having a good night.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
Just loudly assert myself.
You
I am the
sure
law.
are, my man.
Yes. People get that you are the law. You really don't have to keep saying
No,
it.
I am the law.
You sure are, my...
Yes.
No, I am the
sure?
law.
Yes. People...
From another planet. Hey there. It's the jam, my man. It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile,
like
we're
that
all
word.
stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days. Yeah, exactly. Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew.
Damn.
Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout. Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need? He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy. Analyzing the
what?
fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs. A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Jesus.
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Time to arrest him.
What are you actually
Can't even get a
hauling?
few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately. We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy. This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery? Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These found tracksuits need to find their way to the kids way out in Wamrau and Loran Bird somehow.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long. The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Do you have kind eyes? They probably
Ease
kill
into
us.
it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
My man, I want to know about your soul. Can you ask him for some salami? I would try to. Hey, Pumpkin, I have a question for you. Which one do I pick? Yeah, I had a feeling.
You really are the law, aren't you? I get that being bluntly observant and inquisitive comes with the territory, but it certainly doesn't help with your conversational skills, does it?
Just like that, he slips out of your reach. It is possible the yelling didn't help.
It's like Whatever's going on over at the docks.
I want to know what's in your
Workers got a blockade
soul.
set up, making demands, no way in or out.
Yeah, Pumpkin, if I scream that at you, wouldn't you respond well?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching. Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. Us lorry drivers, camionneurs, you still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now.
He absolutely
Thinking,
is.
reflecting, observing.
Remind me that I have to call this the salami episode or something like that.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next one. He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Don't be a stranger.
I don't think my guy would react well to cigarettes because I know he has an addiction to them.
Scab?
What did he just call you? Oh no, not this again. You just got away from that fucking kid.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money." Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife? Body still hanging in the tree? Hey, that's a rough pickle. I'm not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the Union can render assistance. I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
Beneath the jolliness, he suddenly seems doubtful.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in. Yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Semini Supremus is there. Walk right past him, then press the button to unlock the door, then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
What does that mean?
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, I'm sandwich.
Holy
You
shit,
are
almost piece of
not
salami.
in danger, because you are not a threat to me. What is this androgynous display of of sexual maturity.
You hear your heart pumping, fast and irregular. Your joints ache and you feel old, but still.
Stop it! You are embarrassing yourself in front of this woman and your pedomorphic friend. This display of weakness may appeal to older women with a stronger maternal instinct, but it is a liability here on Battlefield Mars.
Jean-Luc, his body is betraying his degeneracy pretty hard. Maybe you can ask him to leave.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al-Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick. Yes, Al-Ghul.
What is that?
Al-Ghul is an ancient Ilmaran poison, a parasitic fungus that has colonized your race. It is a trick the desert pygmies played on you for humiliating them and stripping them of their land. Correct, my small skull servant. No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
That's crazy.
Show him the ham still got it.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic air. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor. This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with Dick. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When your walls will be lined with bottles of Al-Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your meek.
This is your chance. He's talking. Rip into him with a punch and catch him off guard. No, don't rip into anyone. You're sensitive. Remember? Communicate. Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Do you?
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic door, and then...
Listen, we're trying.
You are obviously a liberal, Sayerlight. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races, and the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you
I
need?
hate
Those
those.
are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to. A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades in Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats. The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, the other large mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have a glandular problem. Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat.
I'm not understanding any of this.
As proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental Type A is in retrograde. The Simonese and the Areopagite are on the ascent. The Areopagites are the master race of the Ilmaran deserts. The Simonese are descendants of the Areopagites. We came here during a heroic migration from Ilmaran to Ansuland, thousands of years before the lactose-intolerant Maun-ridden Occidentals discovered this place. The indigenous people of this, the Insulindian archipelago, the Simonese inhabit the southern islands. I am Simonese, from the stock of Ulmuir on Ile de Fantôme. The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls. The latter is perfected in adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite, or Simeopagite superrace. That is all.
Nature was not capable of more.
Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Koikos and the
What's wrong with
Vachelier,
milk marriage?
they are mud.
Let the milk get married?
To an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see. Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grad people have undergone for drinking alcohol and smoking the degenerate tobacco and for eating potato. The Koiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with potard. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates. Like the Vacholians, halfway between Type A and the racial cauldron. Too mixed to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet. Types CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me. It would be cruel to entertain ourselves with their deformities. Were there any able-bodied races you needed education on? You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it. We will see.
Access to the Union is important for our investigation, but there may...
Am I mildly worried he might take it seriously? The lieutenant thinks. Yes, I am, he concludes. I am worried.
Lost, though. Buckled away at the last gate. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vasholian.
We still need to get into the harbor. We need help with the tree situation. There must be another way.
Measurehead's a racist. He's not. Whatever.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you! Not before you get in there and get your ass whooped. Learn by failure, I always say.
He might have some advice, but you got to at least try to fight Measurehead first. Return if you fail.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand, and he's squeezing it. It hurt.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple. Pain shoots up into your brain as he's twisting.
The words to the song have changed. Say, I am a violent drunk.
Your hand twists in his grip and the pain blinds you. Still you press the words out of your swollen mouth.
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians, because that won't get us anywhere. I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that Hulk.
The lieutenant groans. That's right. You should do.
Wait, will it let me do it again?
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
No, I'm not gonna save scum.
Nice aggression with the native. Don't let the chief fool you next time. You don't need to be that up in his face. Leave yourself space to move.
Not bad advice, actually. This.
Let's talk about our right to work. No, I'm not a fighter. I'm a worker.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you.
I might save someone a little. If I fail, I won't try it again. This is just in case I die or something.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
It has happened again.
Another fit of criminal rage. Good. Now go before you enter cardiac arrest.
Please, stop doing this. You are making...
Hi, Hyros. How's it going? Hopefully your night's going well.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such a... The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia. The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and...
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town.
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamation. There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes.
This is a game called Disco Elysium. It is a darker game.
Don't be shy.
We are an alcoholic amnesiac. We're trying to figure out who we are and trying to solve the case of a murder.
Save the economy with your style, officer.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the awful typeface.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir. You keep coming back.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from
economical, but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep
You find your hands deep.
economical.
I was hoping to find something else. Yeah, but we are letting a cop that... Oh. We also lost our badge, and we lost... something else? We lost our badge and gun.
old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. This button looks new, but someone has removed the name.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
An off-key melody starts playing after.
Kudo, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games. Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead. You ring the doorbell, but not just seeing the words Andro Orlando gets your hackles up. Its very existence is a threat to your masculinity, to say nothing of your hair. All you hear is static, but no one answers the call. You ring the doorbell, but you wait for a minute or two. But all you get from the call box looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work any. You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order? My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats fast. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Michelle, just please.
Sounds like a ghost. Wind blows through your clothes and you feel detached from your surroundings. Inside the building, a cold memory hangs.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Sorry, my name's Michelle?
Ever since I came to live here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's...
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally meet again.
She sounds like she's about to cry. The cold is deep under your skin, as if you were talking to someone who's 100 years away. Somewhere inside the building, water is flooding the cellar floor. She doesn't answer. Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay. Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold.
I don't think anything ever happens.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
No, hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do.
I think that was in our head.
Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident. Silence. Silence. Nothing happens. Silence. No one answers.
Well, no, because he responded to it too, and he would have just called me crazy, or he would just... Surely, right? Like, you would have just said, dude, why the fuck are you talking to yourself?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building. You have no clue. So many walls all over Martinez, weather-worn, cracked.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Pigs come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out. Faggoty. Look at the ass.
There must be another way into the building.
Why are you going like that? Please don't let go like that. Scared the
Now they show up?
Pardon?
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier.
Remnants from the revolution. These are over half a century old. No, we are not constructors and renovators. And these bullet holes do not warrant an investigation. Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Should we go?
I guess we should.
So much for a quiet smoke.
You see a young man on a balcony, nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Why are you whispering? Is security in trouble?
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's got anything to spare.
Actually, we really need to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
Yes.
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run. I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We're trying to figure that out now.
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you? No, not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
Ooh.
It was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend? How it makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals.
God, this authority guy is kind of a dumbass.
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the grey sky, the neighboring windows are streaked with... Someone hides behind a curtain. Those windows have eyes, and those eyes are watching.
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
I'd even go so far...
We will remove the body.
Oh. You already asked me that. No, not you.
And when did...
Last week?
You didn't answer the question.
It was...
A son makes sense. Friends are he. Someone hides.
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
This isn't the pencil time for questions.
Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains? For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
But, hold on, what's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
He's gone. No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself. He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who says he did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right up. If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of... There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
This must be for the front door. Pity doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments and the man can be in any of them. We'll just have to go in and see.
Covered in some sort of slime, that's awesome.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number 11. It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make...
Why would we want to break into some random citizen's apartment?
The lieutenant looks at you for a...
I suppose if one were committed to it, there's a pair of chain cutters in the kinema.
No reply. No reply. You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The walking stops abruptly. You can feel tension on the other side. A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Do I have to open the door?
Yes, I want to 200 skinny defensive
Do
action.
you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
I wish.
A shift in temperature. The air chills around you. Dust settles on the... A former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and
Forever Belly
frozen,
option.
with temperatures falling down to minus 20 degrees
Absolute
Celsius.
cinema.
It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room. Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the is red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible.
Town. Yeah, no shit, someone has torn down the wall. God, what shitty apartments.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Yeah. Also, it's the greasy cleaning lady from before.
Go ahead then. What do you want to know, policeman? Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry. Pea-brain. Someone played a trick on you. Martinez is a name for anyone who comes from Martinez. Like Tim Jambrock or Raoul.
Oops, you really didn't get the joke there.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
Yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk.
What's he in trouble for? Talk?
Whoa.
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Number 28.
This door is made of metal and appears to be number 28. This is where the clean...
Let's see if anyone's home.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to get... We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good? Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Or we could do it today, because it's only...
Damn. Turns out it's
5?
quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry.
No.
You'll get him.
It's not even 2. Wait. No, it is 2 o'clock. I'm done. It's barely 2.
Remember,
no, it's halfway to 2. I'm just keep
He's
contradicting
probably
myself.
gone for today.
Yeah, we could do that today. I don't know when he said tomorrow.
The streets will flow red once more.
Oh, shit.
A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Go where? Accosting a miner?
What?
Listen to your partner, pig man. Keep your grubby hooves off little old ladies. I ain't no snitch, pigstein.
Someone was murdered.
Go forth and
Some
forage
guy.
in someone else's shit.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko. Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words. Yeah? Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
You don't, I just wanted to.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building. The lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief. Hatred, disgust, it's difficult to tell which of the woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her.
Whoa.
Someone's got to keep an eye on her. On a first name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world. Pig's not half as dumb as he looks. Watch your back, ungulate. You...
There's something back there, but I can't tell what it is.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
Where? There? Those are old. We should focus on present crimes, from the present center.
Look! Look! Bullet holes!
We're still waiting for a replacement for the bull you sent sinking.
Yes, sir, anyway.
Beaten wooden plank.
We can sit on benches after we've solved.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time.
Yeah, how do I get rid of it?
Yes? Excuse me? Detective, if I may be frank, you seem to be in a deranged state. You have trouble remembering things. You've...
Oh, so you're an unaccountable wreck who has to be supervised? You don't have to take this display of authority.
Some you time? This is a police investigation.
Yes, but
not
I
a
need to pass the
journey of
fucking time.
self-discovery. You'll still have your evenings to yourself.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sport. A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then nothing happens. Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence. A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal, some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning? You pull the lever all the way up. Nothing happens. A spring brings the... Wasn't there a sign over there?
This is the old lady, right?
Still
Yeah.
has her eyes fixed. Nothing. Her no. This one is a monster in disguise.
Right to work! Honest men and women with rights to work, to be you. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your lead?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
What's it to you? Am I a suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people. We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill. Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell? Uh-huh. It was a long time ago. What's it to you? No, don't think we've met before. I came to help out the people.
The man has turned his attention elsewhere. He shakes.
What's it to you? Big mess, caused by union greed. But I only fight for the rights of people. We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo. Worked at Territorial. Ring up. We're done here. I have a strike to break.
Speaks violence, gutters in his eyes. Spark of violence. Fuck the police, awesome. You weren't here before.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already? An hour would have been bad. 2 hours is mystical. You have truly wiped out all trace of yourself if you haven't thought about rum and lemonade yet. Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade into yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter. What happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then. It would go well with those cigarettes. That's a great combination.
No, we're not doing that.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul. Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through a PA system by other people, whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
I was stuck in the chair for a second.
A thin man is smoking below
Hi,
an
Pasha,
exhaust
I hope you're
hood,
doing well.
occasionally sipping from his mug. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Goranci and Kubek. It must be his name. Goranci. Goranci Kubek. Sounds representative. The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
You see a heavy steel door with a... You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery. The cobalt blue surface feels rough.
Just got out of work, ran into old friends from middle
Stainless
school.
steel
The
door
first time
is
with anyone.
flush with its
Holy
frames
shit.
on every side.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? Eccentric. But okay, I suppose we could look into it. And
he's not bothered by your eccentricity. He seems genuinely intrigued himself.
Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
The door does not budge. The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
I'm currently in between names.
Fantastic.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
Thank you, Propane. Propanes.
But you
Or
still know your
Popeyes,
way
New Belly
around,
Wraps.
yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective. I have everything. You?
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would? She went away because none of your business.
Jesus, dude.
Extra fine. I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard. The prey drive says.
No, I didn't.
You killed him, right?
I didn't. I don't appreciate this. What is this?
Why did you have to
Do
go?
I have to answer him? Is this mandatory?
The lieutenant stands motionless, his expression unreadable.
You come in. This guy trashed your hostel, right? He goes into your kitchen, starts bothering your worker. You come back. You're like, fuck, why do I have to talk to him again? Did you kill him? Did he hurt you? Why did you...
What are you, an idiot? I told you I haven't killed anyone.
Have you killed someone else then?
He ignores you.
No, I'm not the bartender.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This is clearly a touchy subject for him.
I
Maybe an
have
asshole,
3
though.
cafeterias I manage. 3. Get over it. No, I'm not.
He's very animated.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind the counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafe. I hope it is.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely...
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you...
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him! No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him! It would be wiser! He wants to take your money!
The lieutenant looks at you tugging on your garish tie. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
That's Cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
What are you, a philosopher?
No, just getting my bearings?
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Proceed, but don't show him the coins.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them. Ask for assistance. We have to...
Good luck.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I'm kind of an asshole.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. Why did you say that?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place? A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe...
I feel like I made jack shit for progress.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid.
No problem, officer.
Can I leave you alone? Oh, you're in here with me now, baby. Let's. Oh, you want to go over the chair? You like the cock chair?
The door is closed. Still no answer. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. He doesn't like where this is going. You should punch a fucking hole in it.
murmur in your ears recedes slowly.
Is that Irish? Is what Irish? I didn't.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. I know, sir.
Yes, people get that you are the law. You really don't have to keep saying it.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
This poor child.
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Oh no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
No, we're not asking for it.
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them. I think that's why people read them.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't going to school, yeah?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
How's the business
Mum
going?
says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go... I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so. They shouldn't be, but they seem real. Anyhow, they say that these grounds are doomed for businesses.
Should learn from the mistakes.
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals. And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him.
The
You
laws?
don't look much like a policeman. Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
She points the book over.
Don't say that. He's not even real. You're real. Cheer up, sir. It's much easier being a fictional character. He doesn't have to deal with real... Maybe you can show me some real deductive police work, sir. Like in the books.
You fail to deduce anything substantial.
Awesome.
She waits, intently.
It's okay, sir.
Alright, we're gonna go in here and then...
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise. An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is there's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag.
Hello everyone. Hopefully y'all's stream was going well. How y'all doing? Sorry, trying to type. Everyone from Ruby's and Proto streams, I'm Hello Construct, I go by she, her. I play a variety of games. Tonight I'm playing... I was actually about to wrap up soon, but I'm playing Disco Elysium. I want to thank you for the raid at least. Hi Fink, how's it going? Hi Proto. Hi Ruby is Gaming and hi Zindal.
There's a box that says Wirral,
Go
3rd
sleep.
edition Mega Setting Supplements module. The side panel notes, a fantastic adventure board game, new maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real. Nonsense for anemic Beano clods.
Welcome
Don't
to
want that,
crime,
so real.
romance, and biographies of famous people. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck, in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
Gotta raid and run, need a shower and time to get videos and stuff done, that's fair. Hope they love the rest of your stream, thank ya. Thank you both for the raid, I really appreciate it.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
Also, those of you here, go give Ruby a follow and Proto a follow for me. They're awesome friends of the stream. Fuck, I can't type shout out. Oh, I must wait 0 seconds. There we go.
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
Cheers.
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl? Wonderful. Did you talk to her? Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy...
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
Yeah, I don't do that.
It's not personal. It's about proper sales practices and market research.
She's a child.
I expect an answer.
She's a child
Her
now.
dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
Yeah, it strikes me as wrong.
Mind your own business, sir. In our society, people don't get to tell each other how to raise their children.
Yeah,
It's none
and
of your
that's
or
how it works
anyone's
in my
business.
society too, but I'm still gonna call a bitch a bitch.
You must be kidding. There's nothing like that happening. Good sir. What does a young child do with money anyway? No, I save it for her as a fund. She's securing her financial future out there. Indeed. Are we done with
You just
jokes
asked me
now?
to rate how well your child was doing. Like, fuck yeah.
Yes, we've had quite enough fun here. Right.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense.
Yeah, I don't.
You
Yeah?
see a set
Spelling
of
is hard.
tattered curtains blocking the way to another room.
Especially like sounding out words.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customer.
Crime. She'd be interested in crime if she bought a police gun, I think.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
Okay, now I'm more suspicious of you.
I am sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers. No, it's just a storeroom for the employees. I told you. Now please step
You
away
are
from the
sending
curtains.
so many mixed fucking signals. God, also, I'm sorry, I swear a lot.
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir. Thank you. Let's just talk about this.
What are you, a coward? Think about the marvelous adventures waiting for us on the other side.
Lies. Rip them open, we say. There is something mysterious about the curtains. You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage-like trinket. You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
You know, that's sus as fuck.
Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered.
I warned you. You're unleashing force.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped. What if you just break it down?
Good shot. Never mind, not good shot.
You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the doorframe. It's going to take one more try to break through to the other side. But you've done it.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you? What is this place? I think you're right. Though it looks like no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. We should find a flashlight.
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
Yes, because it's closed. No need to look for supernatural explanations where a banal one will do.
Whatever.
Now, let's go get the flashlight, shall we?
Alright. I'm gonna call it here because I gotta go to the bathroom bad. Actually, let's just call it here. Alright, yeah. We're gonna read Phoebe tonight. Yeah, thank you for stopping by, Rose. Really appreciate it. Alright, I want to thank y'all for joining me, and I hope to see y'all next time. Alright, peace, everyone. Bye!